North of Baton Rouge, where the flat roads transform into hilly landscapes, sits one of Louisiana's most well-known haunted houses. The Myrtles Plantation has been home to many haunts since 1796, but how much of that spooky design is original? Walking you through the original house is your tour guide Morgan Moss, whose family's owned the plantation since 1992.
It was for sale. My mom was a school teacher. My dad was in the automotive industry in Baton Rouge. So they purchased the Myrtles, not really knowing what that would evolve into or how big of a task it would turn into for them.
The history of the design inside the plantation is one of original and haunted furniture.
So this mirror that's out here in this main foyer has some significance to it. So it's alleged to be one of the most haunted pieces of furniture on the property. So they say you can see a face in it. You can also see a set of handprints on the mirror as well. And the glass on the mirror has actually been swapped out a few times over time. Those same markings end up reappearing on the new glass.
This isn't the only mirror in the Myrtles. Every room has its own set of mirrors, and they all add to the creepiness by increasing the chance that someone might see something out the corner of their eye.
So this is the French room. This is the only room in the house that has original furniture. So all of the furniture that's in this room has been in the house for 150 years or more. You can see that there's a face in the plasterwork facing to the north, the south, the east, and the west.
The same theme of plastering is throughout the house. Architects fill the design molds with items like horsehair and Spanish moss. This type of plastering was a sign of wealth in the 1700s and 1800s, along with other things around the house.
This is a brag button. It's another historical kind of design component to the house. So back in the 1800s, it was tradition that once you had the deed of your home paid off, that you would drill a hole in the post at the bottom of the stairs, drop the deed of the home in it, cover it with some sort of decorative cap. So another thing that signified wealth back in the time was in the draperies, like how much drapery you had pulled up on the floor.
Some original items left the property with previous owners, but still managed to find their way back.
This green set that's in here actually just came back to the property, I guess like 6 or 7 years ago. This happened 2 or 3 times in my lifetime. Pieces of furniture that were originally in the house or that had a tie back to the house over the years with past owners or family, whatever, left the property, and it would find itself back in possession of somebody that was trying to return it.
Pieces come back because of the property's popularity, but Moss thinks that the Myrtles has more to offer than just the haunts.
I get more excited about the where the property's at today and where the property's going, and so I lean a little bit more towards like the restaurant building.
The Myrtles restaurant, 1796, has a completely different theme than the rest of the house. Moss and his wife decorated the inside themselves.
So the restaurant building on the property was probably the first thing that's really reflective of just like my style or my design or kind of my creation to the property, if you will.
1796 is full of art collections from admired artists, some being family friends.
Forever, the Myrtles has been known for its paranormal side, right? Like everybody knows of the Myrtles as being this haunted place, but we also find the property to be beautiful and entertaining, and it's a fun, enjoyable place for people to spend time and to enjoy.
Even with the new theming and design, the haunts aren't going away anytime soon. The Myrtles ghosts wait patiently for their next guest, sitting right in the corner of their eye, just out of sight. If you want more videos just like this, don't forget to subscribe to inRegister's Common Thread.